Yes, yeah. Look, will you just talk to me about that in a minute? Because I'm just very busy at the moment. Will I show you this again? The XXY laptop? Okay, yeah, no problem, absolutely. Yeah, hang on a second, I'm just gonna get this, okay? Hello? 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 Ah, Graham, how are you doing? Long time no hear, yeah, absolutely. How are you doing? Could we not Skype? Ah, go on. Let us Skype, will you? Because, you know, just talking like this isn't working. And on YouTube it's not working either. Why don't we just Skype? You know? Face to face, like real chat. Ah, you're not in the mood for that. Why not though? Don't you think it'd clear it up? You could say exactly what you wanted to say to me straight out. And I could say what I wanted to say. Ah, yeah, that's the thing. You don't want me to say whatever I want to say to you straight out because you can't control it. Ah, but listen, you'd be on for it, wouldn't you? No, I didn't call your ex-wife a prostitute. And I did watch the video. My video, Conversations with God, Graham. Yeah, and at the start, will I go through it with you? The very start, thankfully I didn't have to watch the whole video even though I did, but the very start of the video I said, you know, Oinky Squeak said that you married a prostitute. Nothing to do with your ex-wife. Nothing. I don't think I ever called your ex-wife a prostitute. I might have called your ex-wife stupid for marrying you in the first place and having children with you. Yeah, you told me that already, that your ex-wife was violent and that's why you left. But can I ask you, were you not violent as well? Or aggressive at least? Maybe you weren't actually violent, but aggressive? Listen, I know your mother threw you down the stairs, but doesn't mean that you have to take it out on your children, man. And why do you hold your daughter, and I won't even mention her name, why do you hold your daughter up in a pedestal as if like she's the best thing in the world? That, of course, I mean, listen, everybody's children are excellent for them, but my point is not on why do you hold her up so high. It's more like why do you hold or push your son down so low just because they were born mentally handicapped? You know? Your son is technically mentally handicapped, but you... Ah, well, I'm glad you admit that. That you're mentally handicapped yourself. Okay, well, look, on YouTube you're kind of giving off the impression that you're perfect. Yeah. I thought that, man. I actually thought that you liked me a lot. That you respected me and admired me for my resilience and for my goodwill. Why don't you say that on YouTube? For me, you're just concentrating on the negative. I understand that. I mean, a past that's like that, obviously you're going to have a few issues in your head that you have to sort out. I just don't see you sorting them out. Yeah, but if I'm going to go to a psychiatrist, obviously you should go to a psychiatrist too. I even offered for you to go to a psychiatrist and I'd pay for it. You know? What about this? Like, instead of me going out with a video camera onto the streets and, you know, having to ask people whether they like to be on camera so that they're going to be on YouTube in order to prove what type of personality I have, why doesn't somebody rich, some of your friends that are, well, I mean, all your friends, sorry, excuse me, that, yeah, exactly, like all the people that are on the benefits, that they put their money together. Exactly, good suggestion. They put their money together every week when they go to the dole office and pay for your flight and come over here yourself. You know, you're absolutely invited. Absolutely invited. I would suggest not just come alone. Bring fat fuck with you. Bring alcoholic face with you. And bring strong Y guy with you. I'd love to see as well. He's a bit of an alcoholic himself. You don't drink though, that's a problem, isn't it? All of those three will be drinking and you won't be. What will you be doing? Oh, Jesus, man, don't say that. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. And you're calling me a paedophile now. And you're saying that I'm unsafe to be with children because I supposedly said it in a video. Do you not recognize that you're misinterpreting so much? That you misread things? That you can't actually read properly? And I'm not sniggering at you for that fact. Do you understand? And when I've pointed out your spelling mistakes, it's because I know you're angry. Why do I know that? Because I was angry. And technically I am still an angry person. You know? But not all the time. I can control myself. Can you? But it doesn't look like you're doing it on YouTube. Look at your channel. And I said it in my video recently. Yeah, I said it in my video recently, Graham, that, that in my video called All About KS and XXY, I said, and I bet that he's going to ruin that channel by mentioning me again and proving the fact that he is listening to me completely. That's what I said in the video. I know you're listening to me now because we're talking. Hello. Finally talking. 3 years later. Got the balls to call me up now. Call me up. Phone me up. Yeah. I prefer Skype though. How about we Skype? Would that be cool with you? I can show you my genitals. You can take pictures. You can take pictures. Skype if you're on Windows, not if you're on a Mac. Skype you can press a button and take a photo of the image that you're looking at. And I could show you my balls and penis and say I've had amazing girlfriends in my life with these genitals. Yeah. Yeah. And I wasn't trying to pull you apart in that video where I got your naked image that you provided to the world by putting it on the internet. I wasn't totally trying to take you apart in that, you know. I was just basically proving that you're intersex, you know, and proving that you're not all male. Yeah. It's hard, isn't it? I know. The regrets. I know of putting stuff up that's just not true. Yeah, exactly. You'd know all about that. I haven't a clue about that because everything I say is either my opinion or it's truth. Yeah. I'd suggest to you that maybe start telling the truth. Discovering what the truth is first is a major step for you. But just when you do discover what truth actually is, maybe just start really telling people how you feel rather than how you feel about others. You know, just talking about yourself, broadcasting yourself. Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you very much. I also think I'm very creative. Yeah. Fair enough now, this is the third video I've done on a phone pretending I'm talking to somebody. Yeah. First one was Conversations with God. The second one was obviously Conversations with God stroke Graham. And you got a stroke recently, didn't you? A few strokes. And you keep getting strokes on YouTube as well. You keep getting banned on YouTube. Because that's why you've had millions of channels. How many channels actually have you had since 2008, since you joined the scene? And by the way, the Conversations with God Graham, as far as I can remember, was on the 7th of September 2008. Now, when was that video Negative Graham Talks done? The next day? Or a few days later? When was it? Forget the date myself. It's not exactly like the 11th of September for the Americans. For me, I don't really remember the date of Negative Graham Talks. Where I was being particularly nice because you said you liked the Kinks. So I thought I'd do a Kinks song that you liked, which was Lola. And I didn't know it exactly. Well, okay, the reason why a lot of songs, I agree with you, a lot of the songs that I put on YouTube, music-wise, are not the best. That's true, because I generally, all of those songs that are on YouTube, I never do in gigs. Yeah, every single one of them, nearly every single one of them, except for No Woman No Cry, and maybe U2. But most of the Beatles ones, I don't do Beatles in gigs. Okay, let's not say I don't do Beatles in gigs. Have you done Beatles yourself? Not just children. Look, forget that joke, would you? I'm only joking. One time somebody called you a paedophile, and I actually said to the person, how do you know? Are you sure? I actually stuck up for you, you know? You have issues with obsessiveness. Thank you for asking. Now that's a step forward. Asking me, what do I think is wrong with you? And actually listening to me. Wow, brilliant. You're getting better. This is why I don't give up with people like you. Now in real life, people like you don't bother me. You're not actually bothering me. You think I'm getting upset. Fuck, I'm not getting upset. I got upset, yeah, because I was off my testosterone. Hello? Yeah. It was good to do it to me then, you know. Attack me. No, I don't mean sex, man. When I say do it, I mean something else. Yeah. Look, you're getting confused again. I said, have you done Beatles? You know, or have you done children? I didn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Forget about it. You misread things all the time. You don't get things right. You don't get factual information proper in your brain. And I want to help you with that. You know, you don't notice me sniggering at you, do you? No. Because I understand your upbringing, your parents thought you were unbelievably uncontrollable, which you generally have proved being uncontrollable. You can only control yourself. Yeah. And you do plan on getting better, do you? It's not showing, man. It's really not showing on YouTube. A little bit. I mean, obviously the times when you went, ciao, and you were angry in your face, but you were saying ciao, because I say ciao. That's evidence that you've been listening to me. I didn't want to give you all this information before. You know, all the stuff that I've noticed, how you're changing, because I don't want you to see the change. I prefer you just to change naturally through my dedication of teaching you to be different, subtly, slowly, the way I do with people in real life. Yeah. No, I don't get beaten up, man, no. Haven't been beaten up in a long time. And it's a challenge, I suppose, to you and your hater friends. If you want to go on thugs, fair enough. Let's use your own language. Your thug friends, if they think that they can get to me, they'd probably be right. They could get to me. But if they think they can get away with getting to me, then they're wrong. If somebody comes up to me, I mean, it's obviously, look, this is why most people don't go on YouTube, most people don't show their face, most people don't get political or controversial on Facebook, for instance, because they don't want crap. But you and me are similar there. Like, we don't mind dealing with crap, you know. But I deal with crap for the better good. I think you deal with crap for just having crap in your life because you're used to it and you don't know any better. I mean, if things were to start to go well for you in life, you would know how to handle it at this stage. I'd say I'd probably be the same if I was over 50 and my whole life was like yours. Well, of course. No, I'm not jealous about your children. No, I'm 36. If I was younger with children, I think it would be a disaster. I would like, personally, to have children when I'm ready, you know, and not to get into a relationship with somebody that I'm not going to stay with, you know, like yourself. Now, yeah, I know many people who are, I've got single parents, you know, and yeah. God, you know, do you see how much we're getting through here by actually talking with each other real time rather than videos and video responses and you pretending that you don't watch my videos? Come on, you stop lying to yourself. And will you stop lying to everybody else and stop maybe, you know, presuming? This is what I've been saying to everything I've been saying to you. I've been saying the same thing for years and years and years. You're presuming far too much. Well, look, let's look forward to a better future. Let's talk again soon. I love you too. Yes, God bless. God bless. Ciao, man. Man.